Continued unrest in Milwaukee overnight following a fatal police shooting over the weekend.
Reports of gunfire at a New York airport prompt evacuations.
A funeral today for 2 imams gunned down in broad daylight. Good morning. It's Monday, August 15th, 2016. Thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Megan Judy.
And I'm Bradley Smith. Vice President Joe Biden and Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton will hold a campaign rally in Scranton, Pennsylvania later today. Biden is originally from Scranton. He's expected to make the case why Clinton understands the challenges facing people in the neighborhoods he grew up in. Biden is also expected to argue why he says Donald Trump is unfit and unqualified to be commander-in-chief. Jamaican's Usain Bolt has made history by winning his third consecutive Olympic 100-meter gold medal last night at the Rio Olympics. The Jamaican sprinter crossed the finish line in 9.81 seconds. It was his slowest time in 3 Olympic 100-meter finals, but it was fast enough to beat USA's Justin Gatlin, who finished second to earn the silver medal.
My whole issue that was over a decade ago. I've been back in track and field for over 6 years. So, I mean, I can understand that people want to see a rivalry between me and Usain, and I'm a competitor. He's a competitor, you know, but at the end of the day, we both work hard for what we want. We both want to win. And that, you know, at the end of the day, may the best man win. And today, Usain has been the best man.
I could see everybody because I was in the last place. So I took my time, I could see him, and I knew that I was catching him. And one thing my coach always says, just don't panic, just take your time, and you'll get back in the race. So that's what I did. I took my time, and I worked my way back, and I just got it done.
Bolt is now the first to ever win 3 consecutive golds in the 100-meter. He's set to run the 200 meters and 4x100-meter relay this week. If he wins all 3 races, he'll have 9 career gold medals.
50 years ago, the Chiefs played in the first Super Bowl ever. They're not there this year, but here we are, 2 teams fighting for the Lombardi Trophy. The Patriots and Falcons were the last 2 teams standing this season, and what began as a good old-fashioned blowout turned into an all-time classic. Bill Belichick trying to become the first head coach ever with 5 Super Bowl titles. Both teams held scoreless in the first quarter, but in the second, Matt Ryan hands it off to Devontae Freeman. He leaves the Pats defense in the dust. He's into the end zone. Falcons lead 7-0. Next drive, Falcons moving the ball again down the field. Matt Ryan, better known as Matty Ice, finds Austin Hooper on 3rd down the middle. Atlanta goes up 2 scores, and somewhere Falcons owner Arthur Blank is dancing. Time winding down in the half. You don't see this too often. Tom Brady throws the ball down the center, and he has picked off his 3rd interception this postseason. Robert Alford takes it back all the way 82 yards to the house. Falcons lead 21-0, and just about everyone thought this game was all but over. Down 28-3 in the second half. Back come the Patriots. 6 minutes left in the game, down 16. Tom Brady finds Danny Amendola for the score. A 2-point conversion made this one a 1-possession game. Then, with a minute left, Patriots on the doorstep of making the improbable comeback a reality. James White is in from a 1-yard line out. Patriots need a 2-point conversion to tie. Here it is, the biggest play of the Patriots season, the screen to Amendola, and he is in for the score. And we are headed to overtime. It was a penalty on Atlanta. It is the first ever overtime in Super Bowl history. New England wins the overtime coin toss, and the Falcons wouldn't touch the ball again. 2nd and goal, James White is into the end zone, and the Patriots win the Super Bowl. Coming back from 25 points down in the second half, Brady gets his 5th ring, so does Belichick. A comeback for the ages. The Patriots win 34-28.
Well, Olivia, let's get right to it and discuss some of the major topics going on in the Mizzou sporting world.
Well, a lot's been going on in Mizzou sports this weekend, so we decided to begin the night with the news for the week. Let's start off by taking a look at the baseball team, who's got 2 big wins this past week over Auburn.
Exactly. Unfortunately, they didn't do that well in the first game. Mizzou, they started off really well, a lot of offense, but Auburn just had a lot of hitting in that first game. That was really the big story.
You know, there was a lot of hitting from Auburn, but I have to say, the biggest thing Mizzou did this weekend was they did turn on their bats. It was a score of 11-9, Auburn, but Mizzou scored. That's the big thing. Fast forward to Game 3, they scored early. I think that was one of their biggest points this game, was scoring early.
Scoring early has been their big downfall all year, and if they can score early, they'll be a much better team. And in the second game, Tanner Houck, he was the key of the game. He was the ace. It was all about him. And also Shane Benz played really well in the second game of the series. He went 2 for 4, and he had his 20th steal of the season, SEC leader. So he's doing unbelievable, that's for sure.
He has. The whole Mizzou team played really well. Hopefully they can keep it up into the next series.
Let's just hope they can keep it up. Now, it's been a great weekend in sports, and there have been some tremendous plays. Before we go, here are our 10 best plays of the week. Roll it.
Here at number 10, we have Triple G knocking out Wade in the light heavyweight bout for the championship. Third time he got knocked down that
Moving
that
on
bout.
to number 9, we got Tavares for the Islanders with the game-winning goal. As you can see, getting his rebound. The whole city of New York is just going nuts. Islanders haven't won a playoff series in 23 years.
Number 8, the White Sox line drive to Adam Eaton. Adam Eaton gets it, fires it into first. Prince Fielder does not know how to run the bases. Ian Desmond is tagged out by Abreu, and eventually they would get Prince Fielder in the rundown and complete the triple play.
Just unbelievable play. But going on to number 7, we have the Chicago Blackhawks and St. Louis Blues as Troy Brouwer. If you're going to miss once, try again. He gets the deflections, as you can see, hits the post, misses it, but then gets the backhand for one of the biggest goals in Blues history.
Number 6, we got Kevin Durant doing what Kevin Durant does. He moves on the post around the defender and just yams this one. He's got to remember, people have families.
Coming in at number 5, we have Trevor Story at bat. That's not the story of this highlight. We got Yasiel Puig in right, jumps for the ball, misses it, but does Yasiel Puig things and just unloads a cannon to third to get Story trying to leg it out for a triple.
At number 4, we have Patrick Kane weaving through Blues defenders, fires, misses, and comes around. Great goal by Patrick Kane.
At number 3, it's Kyrie Irving coming on the break, pulls up from half court. Will it go in? Of course it does. Why else would it be on this list?
Number 2, we have Jake Arrieta with the strikeout, which completes the no-hitter. Just a great outing by Arrieta, his first no-hitter of the year. Definitely up for Cy Young again this year.
And coming in at number 1 from last night, it's Corey Crawford, who came on the losing end, but my God, he had one of the best saves of the game right here, just picking the puck out of the air. He was just phenomenal in goal. Unfortunately, did come out on the losing end. Sorry, Joe.
It's all right.
The 24th ranked Missouri Tigers take on the Vanderbilt Commodores, losers of 8 in a row, in the final regular season home game of the season. Freshman Sophie Cunningham looks to continue her high scoring after a 29-point performance last week against Kentucky.
It was senior day for Mizzou, and the Tigers honored their 4 seniors before the game. Junior Jordan Freericks was also given a commemorative ball for scoring 1,000 points in her career. Sierra Porter opened the game strong and helped the Tigers jump out to an early 12-2 lead. Yet, Vandy closed the gap with their aggressiveness and their tremendous three-point shooting. Morgan Stock kept the game close with this deep three-pointer, but Krista Reed of Vanderbilt answered with a 3 of her own. Fans enjoyed the back-and-forth contest, and Mizzou trailed 33-28 at half. Krista Reed continued her strong play for the Commodores with this beautiful bucket, and Minta Spears somehow got this acrobatic shot to go in. Morgan Stock nailed a 3 to give Mizzou the lead in the fourth quarter, but the Tigers saw that lead disappear quickly. Lindsey Cunningham's quick bucket kept the game close, but this charge call on sister Sophie Cunningham sealed the game for Vanderbilt, and they let their emotions show as they battled all game. Mizzou came up just short against the Commodores, and Vanderbilt won by a final score of 56-52 in a tough, hard-fought game.
The game was close throughout, and the Tigers battled the whole way. Yet, Vanderbilt's hot three-point shooting and 20 points from sophomore Krista Reed led the Commodores to victory. Up next, the Tigers will battle in the SEC tournament March 3rd through the 6th in Jacksonville, Florida. From the Mizzou Arena, Brad Smith, 23 Sports.